This is James Spinney, and here is your morning market brief. As always, we begin overseas with the major Asian Pacific markets trading on the downside, with the Shanghai Composite declining a total of 0.77%. Major European indices are on the upside, and U.S. stock futures are pointing towards a positive open. Now, over in Greece, a cabinet reshuffle has seen its major player Evangelos Venizelos appointed the country's new finance minister, while George Papakonstantinou is said to be in charge of energy portfolios. Meanwhile, in commodity news, concerns of a declining global crude oil demand, especially in the United States, as well as the Greek sovereign debt crisis, has paved the way for front-month crude prices to decline heavily, trading even below $93 a barrel. Meanwhile, an economic report scheduled to be released later on in the morning after the bell. We have consumer sentiment for the month of June scheduled to be released 9:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the consensus is for a marginal increase to a reading of 74.5. And the Conference Board's index of leading indicators will also be released at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the consensus is for a 0.2% month-over-month increase. Now, in company reports overseas, Prada S.p.A. raised about $2.14 billion in its IPO listing over in Hong Kong after cutting its final price by almost 1/5. The sale did give Prada a market value of $12.7 billion. Meanwhile, in the United States, Capital One is reported to be buying ING Direct USA for roughly $9 billion, of which $6.2 billion of those figures will be in cash, and the rest will be in stock. Private equity firm Leonard Green & Partners, as well as CVC Capital Partners, plans to form a new entity in order to acquire BJ's Wholesale Club Incorporated. Currently, Leonard Green and its partners have a 9.3% stake in the retailer. And BlackBerry maker Research in Motion met expectations for the first quarter, but it also cut its earnings guidance on account of further delays in the new line of its smartphones.